let's see, did this come up yet? Okay. Make this bigger. I think I can show you. Remind me later. Ah, okay. All right, so what I want you guys to do when you write this has got like 14 questions. It's worth 60 points. So each question's worth like 3 or 4 or 5 or something points. So I want you to turn it in, call it final, Nicole.py, whatever, final Wolfgang.py, or your first and last name, final Tim, whatever, .py. So you're going to write this as a Python script. You don't need to use functions, just one big long Python script, okay? Let's see if I can find my real fast here. Where is it at? I thought I had it. Let me pull up. Here we go. Okay, let's pull this E2 up. Okay, here we go. I'll show you what you have to do. So I want you to name it like that, and I want you to write it a specific way so it's easy for me to grade. Okay.
Real quick, Professor, sorry, I didn't get let into the meeting.
Oh,
Did I?
yeah, sorry. Let me add you.
I,
Go ahead. Try to get in here, and I'll let you in. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, try to get in. Try to get in. I'll let you in. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can make this bigger. Okay, so you're getting a sneak peek at the coding assignment right now. All right. So. Hopefully that's big enough for you to see. Okay. So question 1. Your Python script should run, and before each question, print out answer for question 1, and then print the answer on the next line. So here's the first question. Write Python code to calculate the sum of 12.8, 18.2, and 0.4, and store it in the variable total, then display total's value. Okay. So I want you to say answer for question 1, and then let's see what mine does. Do I just print out the total or not? Okay, I'm going to run. This is my solution. Let's see what it does. Okay, it says answer for question 1. Make this a little bigger for you guys. It says answer for question 1, add 12 plus 8 plus 18.2 plus 0.4. Total's value is 31.4. Right? So write out the answer for question 1 and then write a little summary of what the question's asking you to do. Right? Summing it, and then just put your answer right there. And then the next question is asking you to input a floating point number. Let's get back to, where was I? Here we go. Whoa. Where was that? There we go. Okay, the next question. Write Python code to prompt the user for a floating point number and print out that number and the type of that number. Okay? So, let's go back to my script. It says enter a floating point number. I'll just put pi, 3.14. And it says answer for question 2, floating point number and type. Your float is 3.14 and the type is class float. And then I've got some more. So let me show you the rest of these here. Question 3. Write a Python script to display the diameter, circumference, and area of a circle with a radius of 3.5. use the following formulas. R is radius, diameter equals 2 times the radius, circumference equals 2 times pi times r, and the area is pi r squared. That means squared. And use 3.14159 for the value of pi. Okay.
With those variable names.
Okay, so you're going to display diameter, circumference, and area. Right, so there's the formulas, and you know the radius is 3.5. So you're just going to calculate those. So I'll show you what mine looks like when I ran it. So mine said, the answer for question 3, diameter, circle area with the radius 3.5, diameter 7.0, circumference 21.99, area 38.48. So I can, when I grade this, I'm just going to run yours, and then I'm just going to boom, boom, boom. I'll be able to see exactly what your answers are. Question 4, you need to loop from 0 to 5, print out I, the square of I, and the cube of I, right? So when I is 0, everything's 0. When I is 1, it's all 1. And then when I is 2 squared is 4, 2 cubed is 8. 3 squared is 9, 3 cubed 27. And then you're going to separate these by tabs to get them to line up. Okay. Let's go back here. So that's question 4. Write a script that calculates the squares and cubes of the numbers from 0 to 5. And use the tab escape sequence to achieve the 3-column output. This is crappy because I can't line these up in this in D2L easily. So when you use the tab, they'll be lined up. Okay, question 5. Design an if-then statement that assigns 20 to the variable y and 40 to the variable z if the variable x is greater than 100. You're going to set y and z equal to 0 at the beginning, prompt the user for x, and then print out y and z. Okay? So they're basically either going to be 0, y and z are both going to be 0, or y is going to be 20 and z is going to be 40 if x is over 100. So you have to write that if statement. So here's what mine looks like. Now it's asking me. Answer for question 5. X is greater than 0, then y is 20, z is 40, else x and y is 0. So let's put in 200. And now I printed out y is 20 and z is 40. So you guys got to do the Python coding on the back end. Okay, let's look at, that was question, what? 5. Okay, let's look at 6. A class of 10 students took a quiz. Their grades, integers in the range 0 to 100, are this. I'm giving you the grades. Determine the class average on the quiz and print it out. Use a list to store the values. Okay? So you're going to put those in the list, and then you're going to figure out the class average. And the average is what? The sum divided by
The count.
the count. Good. Here's number 7. Use a for loop and a range function to print out the numbers from 33 to 0, decrementing by 3, all on the same line. So you're going to print 33, 30, 27, 24, all the way down to and including 0. So let's see if mine does that. Okay, so there's my average of 6. Or question 6, average of listed integers, 81.7. Here's my answer for the next one, question 7, print 33 to 0 decrementing by 3 on the same line, and I did it right there. Okay, the next one, question 8, is what? Write a function called squared. Now you're going to write your own function called squared that takes, this is the argument, my int, call squared, which will prompt the user for an integer and return the square of that integer. So you're going to write your own function with the def, and it has one parameter. Okay, so let's look at mine. Does mine work? I think it's asking me for an integer right now. Okay, so this is question 8. Answer for question 8. Enter an integer and square it. Please enter an integer. Okay, let's enter 5. Okay, and mine just jumped down and answered some more. Okay, your integer 5 squared is 25. Okay, the next one is question 9 is random rolls of a dice. Okay, let's scroll up. Okay, question 9. We're almost there. Import the random module and print out 10 random rolls of a single die. Remember, a single die could be 1 through 6. So 1 per line. So I want you to print out roll 1 is whatever the random is, roll 2, roll 3, all the way to 10. Okay. Question 4, create list 1 equals 10, 20, and 30. Create list 2, which is 40 and 50. Create concatenated list, which is list 1 plus list 2, and print out the concatenated list. There's Patrick. Hey Patrick, I can give you that right now if you want. Oh, here it is.
Thank you.
This is Patrick. He's an instructor here in construction trades. Everybody's very attentive because we're reviewing for the final right now.
Excellent. I hope you all do excellent on your phone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, so enjoy that.
I will.
Yeah, there's a lot of music there.
I'll give something back in return.
All right, cool.
So I can erase this when I'm done, right? Put other stuff on it for you?
No, don't erase it.
Okay,
Yeah.
add.
Yeah, just add. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. He's, it turns out he's a big jazz fan like I am. I love jazz, but other music as well, but he's a big jazz fan, so he found out that I have a bunch of jazz music, like I don't know how much, like 100 gigs, something crazy like that I've been downloading from Freegal. You get account at the library, you download 5 free songs a week. It's like legal but free. And I've been doing it with my kids' library card, both my kids, my wife and mine, so I get 20 songs a week. And I've been doing it for years. So I just keep getting music. Like, I have so much, it's just, what am I gonna get this week? I gotta like figure it out. Okay. Okay, so this is the random roll. Oh, this is concatenating 2 lists, and we're gonna print them out. So let's take a look at what my result looks like here. Okay, there's the roll of my dice right there. So roll 1 through 10, and you can see it fluctuates from 1 to 6. There's my concatenated lists. Pretty simple, right? 10, 20, 30 plus 40, 50 gives me a brand new list. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. And then let's scroll up a little bit. And here is, this is it, we're almost to the end now. Set X equal the string ABC, capital ABC. Using the list and the join functions, output the string A pound B pound C. So I don't know if you guys remember the join. Like if we had, say we had X equal I'm not gonna give you the answer, but I'm gonna give you something close. So we have x equals ABC. What if we did space dot join x? What would that produce? If we put a space dot join x. It puts a space in between. Right? So you can imagine what you need to put here instead of a space to get the result that we're looking for. Okay? Okay, now we're getting into dictionaries. Start with this dictionary called Country Codes. The first key is Finland, and the code is the string FI, comma. We have South Africa is the key, and then it's ZA, and then Nepal, and then NP. And I want you to print out only the keys, one per line. So you remember there's a way to print out just the keys from a dictionary. You have to review that, it's not that hard. Okay, number 13. Using a formatted print statement, print out the character value of the integer 66. Remember the ASCII? Set of characters, 128. Each one represents a letter for the most part. So what does 66 do? And you might have to look up. There's a formatted print. Like if we want to print an integer, right? We do print F and say x was 5. But we want to print an integer, we would print 5D like this, colon D. There's something in there other than D that prints out a character value. It's another letter you're going to have to put there. Okay? So you're going to say something like x equals 66, and you're going to print x and this other letter that represents the character representation. It's not a D. As D is an integer, and S was a string. F is a float. There's something for a character. So you have to look that up. Okay, now here we're going to open a file. Create a file named accounts.txt with the mode W that contains these 3 lines. So there's the 3 lines. Use the with and open keywords. So you're creating a brand new file, accounts.txt, and you're going to write these lines to it. Okay? So let's see if my output is there. Okay, so, whoops, okay. Well, I'm going to give you the answer right now so you'll know. There's the keys to the dictionary. This is the answer here's the answer for question 11. X is A, B, C, list and join to get A, pound, B, pound, C, and there's my answer. Answer for question 12, print the keys of the dictionary. There they are. Key, and put the word key there. Finland, key South Africa, key Nepal. Did I write that on there? Did I write that in my... Oh, I didn't do it. Let me see if I can modify that real fast. Cool. Here we go. So you should say key. Here we go. Finland. And Nepal, South Africa. Okay, let me update that. There we go. Okay, so mine did that. Printed Finland, South Africa, Nepal. Answer for question 13. The ASCII value of 66. The character with the ASCII value of 66 is a capital B. Okay, you got to figure out how to get that. answer for question 14, create accounts.txt, then read it and print out its contents. Okay, so I wrote to it and now I've read from it and printed it out. So you got to be able to write to a file and then read. Oh, I didn't. Let's see here. I got to change this real fast here. Well, nobody else can see it. It's not visible yet. So then open the file for with read only, as read only, and print out each line. Okay. And here's our extra credit. You get, so that's worth 100. That's worth 60 points. You can get 10 more points if you do this. Create a car class that has 2 fields. Remember, the fields are the attributes. A year and cylinders. It has 5 methods. Start engine, which prints out start your engine. Set year, that's a setter, sets the year. Set cylinders, sets the number of cylinders, that's a setter. Get year, which returns the year. Whoop. Get off of there. So that's a getter. And so get year and get cylinders, which returns the number of cylinders. So you're going to create a car class, then you're going to create a car object called my car. You're going to set the year to 2020, set the cylinders to 4. Then I want you to print out the year using get year on one line, print out the number of cylinders using get cylinders method on one line, and call the start engine method, which should print start your engine on one line. So this is what mine looks like. Answer for extra credit, create car class, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Year of car, 2020, cylinders of my car is 4, and I called the method start your engine. Okay, so I'm going to run that one more time for you guys. Let me clear this. Enter a floating point, well, let's 67.5. And then now it's spitting out some other stuff that doesn't need my input. And now it wants an integer. Let's give it 4. And now with 4, x and y should be 0. They are. Or 3, I mean. And now it gave us some more. And then it wants another integer to be squared. Let's put 6. And then 6 squared is 36. And then I printed out 10 random rolls. I printed out the sum of the concatenation of the lists, the joins, the keys, the ASCII value of 66. I wrote to a file, read it back out, and printed it, and then my extra credit. Man, just finished right on time. So good luck. You got till I'm gonna make it visible to you like right now. You got till Sunday. You got 2 attempts at the quiz. You can turn this thing in like just I think only one time. So. Thanks a lot, guys. It was my pleasure teaching you this semester. Have a good summer and a good career here at Pima and onward, okay? Thank you. Okay. See you later, guys. Nice to meet you. Nice working with
Thanks.
you.
Have a good
Nice
summer.
getting to know you. You too. See you later. Good to meet you.
Thank you so much.
See you later. See you, Alessandra. You need any more help? Or?
I might be emailing you, yeah.
Okay, all right. Good to meet you guys. Thanks for being in my class. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Have a good summer.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Okay, bye. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Take
Thanks,
care.
Richard. Take care. Oh, yeah, do that.
Thank you.
All right, yeah. I'll know what I'm teaching pretty soon. Nice to meet you guys. Good luck to you.
For module 11,
Yeah.
I already fixed it, but you didn't fix the gradient.
Oh, I didn't? Okay.
No.
Okay.
It's fine.